Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Kerbal Space Program Season 4. This episode, we're going to be going back to the moon. We got a couple of missions to do there. We have to plant another flag on the moon for some reason. And we have to put on some more surface science, the ionographer. Is that what it's called? Ionographer? Anyway, what else do we have to do on the moon? Plant a flag on the moon. Gather surface deployed ion collector science from the surface of the moon. So those are two things that I have to do on the moon. We have to do the same things on Minmus. Well, no, actually, on Minmus we have to do the surface science, but we also have to do some mining. So I'm going to take a trip to the moon first. I was thinking I might just take someone from my moon station down to plant the flag, but we don't have an ionographer at the moon station. So I thought, what the heck, let's just build a whole new lander. Let's do a big one. We've been doing small landers, so we're going to do a bigger lander. I'm going to go ahead and put this guy down, the Lander Can 2, which holds 2 Kerbals. And I'm going to see if we can get this thing put together in such a way that it is a viable lander. So I'm going to go ahead and get that put together right quick. I'll be right back. Alright, so here is the lander. I have a probe-ion on there. I got some RCS. I've got hopefully plenty of fuel. I've got 3000 Delta V on this thing. Got some RCS landing legs inside of here. I have got a couple of batteries and a radioisotope thermoelectric generator so that I don't have to have solar panels. And I think that we'll put on an antenna on this thing. I don't think we need the most robust one, but let's see. We could just put one of these little guys on here because there'll be a surface guy on there. I think that yeah, we could just put one of these little guys on here, just like so. And I think that'll be just fine. All right. So, we're just going to the moon, so this antenna should do just fine, especially with all of our satellites that are bouncing around out there. Okay, so now we just got to get this thing to the moon, which should be no problem, but I don't want to use any of my fuel here, so I'm going to turn off cross feeds so that can't accidentally use my fuel up, and then we're going to make the booster for this thing. Alright, ready for launch in 3, 2, 1, launch. I love the sound of the vectors when they take it. Sounds like an explosion. Love it. So, we are going to launch up. It's going to be a slow ascent, but it's going to be pretty stable. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that, and then I will see you guys in orbit. Alright, we are now in orbit successfully, and I have plenty of fuel left in this third stage, so I'm going to go ahead and use it to get ourselves to the moon and to get ourselves into orbit of the moon. So I'm going to go ahead and set a target here and go ahead and set up a maneuver node, and we're going to burn towards the moon. Should be an easy trip, but it's always fun. I always enjoy going to the moon. Maybe I'm just a simple man, but I really like going to the moon. It's one of the funnest trips to me. Okay, let's see. And let's get it down. I wonder if I can adjust this just a little bit here without burning too much. Nope. Can't. Okay, so I'm going around 30K. There we go. That looks good, about right there. Alright, 856. We will do a tiny adjustment burn to get this down to around 90 degrees once we get out of the orbit of Kerbin. And we should be in good shape. It should be like less than 10 Delta V, I'm sure, to get that cleaned up a little bit. But I wanted to have a nice 90-degree orbit so that when we do our rendezvous from the lander to the orbiting module, that we will have plenty of leeway and won't be too hard. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'll do this burn first though. Gotta be careful because this engine is powerful. It is easy to overshoot or mark. So I'm going to stay on the map screen here as we approach the use of our maneuver node. Just going to keep an eye on it. Make sure we don't overshoot it or undershoot it here. There's the SSTO that we launched unmanned that I can use to rescue a Kerbal. I think we have a Kerbal in orbit of Kerbin right now that needs rescuing. Alright, here it comes. And boop. Boop. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Let's go back just a teeny bit. And then we'll be in good shape. I could go ahead and let it stand here and just let the module, the third stage, crash into the moon. But we still have 566 Delta V, so I'm going to use it to get into orbit of the moon as well. And there we go. Beautiful. Alright. So now I'm going to go ahead and set up a maneuver node here. And we're going to clean up our inclination here just a little. Just get her closer to 90 degrees. That looks pretty good right there. Looks pretty good. Maybe just a hair more. There we go. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go do that burn. It's only 6 Delta V. I knew it'd be small, but it's important. It's a lot cheaper to do it far away from the planetary body than it is up close. So go ahead and do that. Let's get on our target mark. And I'm not even going to wait for the mark. I'm just going to go ahead and do the burn because it's relatively generalized. It doesn't have to be exact. Okay. There we go. Alright, beautiful. So now I'm going to set up a maneuver node here to get into orbit. How much is it going to take to get into a nice circular orbit? 245. Let's go ahead and bring her on into an impact trajectory. And that will get us rid of our space junk. So here we go. Flying to the moon. 3-hour tour. That's more like a day, but still. And there's the moon. Boop. Alright, here we go. Get into position to do our orbital insertion burn. And then we're going to hopefully recover from that after ejecting this. So I'm going to go ahead and do that burn in 30 seconds. And burn. Alright. Just going to burn down to our apoapsis is in a intercepting course of the planet. There we go. It's now our periapsis. And I'm going to go ahead and eject that. Bye-bye. And then we're going to turn around to prograde, and we're going to repair our orbit so that it is no longer a death orbit. There we go. Whoop, 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 whoop. Should have used the RCS to change my course just a little. We're fine. It's fine. Is everything fine? Yeah, it's fine. It's all fine. Hopefully that's still in an impact course. It should be. Alright, let's go ahead and get Rylan out. He needs to check the engines for the lander to make sure we didn't just damage them. And he's going to go check that out. Just to make sure everything's all good. We didn't endanger ourselves. Oh yeah, looks good. Looks good. Alright. Let's go ahead and get into the lander module. Rylan. And Jeb's going to go with you. Jeb's just going to take the docking port, though. He doesn't like going on spacewalks. He's scared of heights. Alright. There we go. Alright. So now Jeb's in the lander can, and let's go plot our landing course here. Thinking this crater here needs a nice thing to do. So probably about right here we'll do our separation. So let's go ahead and warp around about right here. And should be all good. Midlands, lowlands, midlands, lowlands, northwest crater. What crater is this? I'm not sure. Alright, let's go ahead and undock. Decouple the node. And we will now switch over to this module. Gonna activate this engine. Boop. There we go. And we're going to control from here. Boop. Okay. Let's go ahead and get away from mothership here. And let's get down a little bit. These are not on the center of mass, so it's not as exact as I would like it to be. But that's alright. Alright, so now let's set up a maneuver node so that we can land here in the crater. Alright, 321, that's not bad. That looks pretty good right there. We will be landing in right on the inner edge of this crater here. So that'll be fine. Okay. So, that being said, let's get ready to do our landing. Turn off that RCS. We'll need that for docking. And let's put the legs down. Legs are extended. Looks good. Alright. I think we are ready to do this landing. Let's do a quick save, and then let's head on over to our maneuver node. The point of our burn and the point of no return. Well, I mean, you can always return, but we're off. This should get us on a landing trajectory for this crater here. Hopefully it's not too sloped where we're slated to land. That's the hope. Hope I have enough Delta V to get back off this thing. Only got 744 left. Yikes. Okay. Now we got more. I had turned off the crossfeed on these things because I didn't want the fuel from these to get used up. Okay. We're fine. It's fine. Okay. I was like, surely I packed more than that. I did. Alright, so we are now on our trajectory to land in the east crater. And I'm going to go ahead and get this on surface. Let's go retrograde. And our suicide burn has to be done at 5369. Alright. So we are going to fast forward time just a little. Just a little bit. Moon. Oh, the beautiful moon. Okay. As long as we don't land in one of these other craters inside the crater, then I'll be happy. Looks like we're going to be right on the edge of this one. What is that? Is that the infamous stone arch? Oh, I got so close to it. I wonder if I can just use my EVA to fly over there. I have never even seen it in person. Crap, we're going to be right on the inside of this thing, aren't we? Alright. Go and burn now. I can't believe I made it so close to the stone arch. Alright. And yet so far away. It is south of here. Right? Or, well, this way. What? Okay, here we go. There we go. It's pretty slanted. Pretty slanted landing spot you chose there. Okay. And we're coming in for our landing. It's not too bad here. Not too bad at all. A little bit of overboost there. Overreaction. There you go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. And we have landed. Boom. You're seeing it. Okay. Let's get this stuff deployed. Alright, Jeb, you're gonna do the honors of doing the flag plant? I think he will. He's been waiting his whole career for this. One small step for Kerbals. One giant leap for Kerbal kind. Oh, Jeb, you're not the first Kerbal to have landed. He knows, but still, he wanted to say it. He wanted to say it regardless. Alright, who's going to go check out the crater? That's what I want to know. I mean, the ark. Jeb or Rylan? Rylan's got to set up all this stuff. He ain't got time to do that. Jeb, you can go ahead and plant the flag, buddy. Plant the flag. There we go. This is the East Crater. Okay. Jeb was here. Alright. Very good. Very good, Jeb. Alright, Rylan, go ahead and start packing them up, guy. I want you to get these things set up. Radioisotope generator. There we go. And these guys. Making lots of power. There we go. Deployed. Alright. Here's the ionographer, which is the whole point of this trip. Well, that and the flag, of course. That and the flag. Okay. It is deployed. We'll need an experiment control station. There we go. Awesome. And Grand Slam. There we go. And Mr. Goo, why not? Let's see, we've got total power 9. So I don't think we'll need any of these other photovoltaic or the radioisotope ones. Are there any other experiments? Did I bring any other experiments? Is that all of them? I guess it is. Oh, okay. Well, you might as well put them out. Brought them, might as well use them, huh? This thing's gonna crash to the ground anyway. Crash and burn. There we go. Alright. That's lots of juice. How much juice is that? 18 power. Nice. Good job, Rylan. Alright. Can you get on the ladder? Yes. Okay. Head on up, get into the module, and we're gonna take Jeb and see if we can explore that arch right quick. I am gonna quick save it because I'm not sure that I'm gonna have enough juice. Let's scroll out, make sure I go in the right direction to see the darn thing. It's over here. So that's a long flight with RCS. Alright, let's do it. Why is it doing that weird thing where... There we go. This is my SIS while it was off. I really need to start using some of those, bringing some of those extra EVA tanks. That would come in handy right now. Jib, he may not be able to make it back. This may be a rescue mission. He had to see the arches. As long as I have 2.5, I'm not gonna have 2.5. That's a long flight. Alright. Oh my god. Look at the beauty of it. And land. Hey, stop. Don't fall off. That's a good way to die. Okay. Yahoo! Jib's having a grand old time there. Look at the size of it. It's huge. It's immense. Bonk. I had no idea it was so huge. Oh my god, the size of it is just incredible. That is incredible. Alright, so now, how much? I've only got 0.83. Alright, so I can't switch back to my ship from there. I wonder if I have enough fuel in my ship to just hop over there to him. I bet we do. We've got 2106. We could hop over there to him. It's right over this ridge. Let's try it. Let's fly over there. If I can just get close enough that Jib can get back on board, that'd be good. What is our indicated? Oh crap, I overshot it way too much. Overshot it way too much. Okay, let's just get down to that crater. And then Jib can fly over to us. And hopefully we'll have enough Delta V to make it back into orbit. I'll go ahead and retract this ladder because I don't trust that. Okay. I think we're going to be just fine. Just need to make sure we land intelligently here. I'm going to do a suicide burn. 4636. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Nice. Okay, still got 1507. Should be plenty of Delta V. Let's switch back over to Jeb. It's still quite a trip, but not as far. He might have enough EVA propellant to get back. If not, it's going to be a long walk. Okay. Which direction are we talking about here? Alright, so there's the crater. And there we go. Nice, 2.4 kilometers. That's not too bad. It's a long walk for a Kerbal though. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get back to the ship. How much do I got? Oh, 0.83. Oh my god. I can at least use it to maybe get down into the crater. Alright, here we go. And don't die. Don't die, Jeb. He ran out of EVA. Oh, you just had to go see the arch, didn't you, Jeb? Just had to go see the arch. Boom, 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 boom. Oh boy, this is going to be a long walk. Alright. Well, I'm going to go ahead and walk back to the ship. I'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright, that was the longest 15 minutes of my life. I'll never give that 15 minutes back. Oh, was that worth it? Probably not. But I did get my contract complete for putting our flag down. And then I did get an accomplishment for having discovered the rock arch on the moon. So that's something, huh? Got a little bit of science, got some reputation, got some monies. Not that I need any of that stuff, but at least we got a milestone. One of the milestones. Find the arch. I used the time warp to walk this far. And as soon as I got into range, physics range of the lander here, it started hopping around and I had to reload it. Luckily, I had quick saved a few times during the trip in anticipation of that happening. So now I have to run these last few meters, probably about 100 meters in normal time, and it is brutal. My God, it's brutal. Anywho, so yeah. That happened. So my quick little trip to the moon has now been going on for an hour and a half now. So so much for recording multiple episodes of Kerbal Space Program. Okay, we are here. Oh my God, we are here. All right, so I'm gonna switch over to the vessel. I'm gonna extend the ladder. There we go, because he has 0 RCS left. So hopefully, I have no problem grabbing the ladder. Jeb. There we go. Scared me. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get Jeb on board, and we're going to rendezvous with the orbiting module. And my God, we're going to get out of here. Okay. Let's retract the ladder. Let's go into the map mode and find out where the orbiter is. It is currently on the other side of the moon. I'm going to do a little quick save. And then I'm going to time warp this thing around. Oh, great. We're going to be in the darkness. Yep. It's alright. We don't need to see to do this part. I'm going to go ahead and let it get to about right there. That may be a little bit too close, but here we go. Oh, my God, it's dark. When it's dark, it's dark. Okay. I guess we're going to go ahead and, without further ado, do our launch. Man, that is so dark I can't even freaking see anything. It's like black. There goes the arch. I saw that. Alright, let's see if I can get that right there. Awesome. Alright, so we're going to get up to our apoapsis, and we are going to burn prograde relative to the orbit. And we are going to rendezvous with our vessel here. Alright. Why did it turn like black? Normally you can still see a little bit. It's like solid black. Must be a... Is that a graphics glitch? I don't know. I know I've landed on the moon before and it wasn't like solid black. Okay. There's my vessel. Okay, let's go ahead and get into orbit. Looks like it passed us. Looks like it did pass us. That's okay, we can get into orbit and then get our rendezvous set up. There we go. Just a little bit more. As long as we're in an orbit, we can rendezvous with the thing. Okay. And we are now in an orbit. Very good. Alright, so a little bit of a skewed orbit. That's okay. Let's go ahead and go over here to our... Let's go to our ascending node because that's a little bit higher. Not that much higher, but a little bit. Every little bit will help. We're going to go ahead and set our ascending node here so that we can fix our orbit inclination. There we go. That should be just about right. Yep, okay. That's 50 delta V. I'm going to go ahead and warp around and do that. There we go. Going to warp around. The whole planet's black now. There we go. Let there be light. And there was. Okay. Well, I screwed up our rendezvous, but it'll be fine. It will be fine. Alright. We're going to fix it right up. I waited too long to launch and then missed my window, but it'll be fine. We got plenty of fuel to rendezvous with the thing. Alright. So now we just got to see where our two orbits intersect, and it's pretty much nowhere right now. Pretty much nowhere. So let's get our periapsis to be the same as his periapsis, which is 22,423. So let's get that down there. Oh, you dummy. I gotta quit hitting the Z button. There we go. Now we're talking. Alright, so now I can set up a maneuver node and we can talk about orbits. Number of orbits needed to get into a intersection. A lot of orbits needed. Okay, that's alright. 43 for that one. 49. Alright, so let's see if we can get this thing straightened out. .5. There we go. 0.1. Alright, so how's my periapsis and everything look on that? That's fine. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and warp around to that. There we go. And that's what a ship sounds like when it's orbiting. Makes a woo 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 sound. We're going to do this little burn here. 6.7. Should be no problem. As long as I don't hit the Z key accidentally. There we go. Now, we've got a nice intersection here. 1.2 now. It's alright. If I go prograde just a little, let's see if I can clean that up just a hair. There we go. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and warp to over here. And we are going to, let's see how close we passed to the surface of the moon here. Woo! Alright. 10K. It's pretty close. Alright. And now, it's going to do a retrograde burn relative to our target. And get our orbits matched up. There we go. Now, I'm going to burn towards the target. Towards target, please. And about, that should do it. 7.5. That should get us up there. I'm going to go ahead and speed time up just a little. Get us into position. Alright. Come on by. So many times. I got this new keyboard. And the keys are just slightly spaced differently than my previous keyboard, and I was already bad about hitting the wrong key previously. Now it's even worse. It's even worse now. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set this to target. All right, let him zip by a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to burn retrograde relative to target. There we go. Alright. So now I want him to turn towards us. Set as the target. And I want you to go towards the target. Too bad this guy doesn't have enough skill to do this automatically. That's okay. Alright, and then I want you to go towards the target. Alright, and then I'm going to turn on RCS, and we're going to get down to your level. Turn that off so I can see what I'm doing here. There we go. That's just about perfect. Alright. That should dock with no problems, I think. And then we can transfer everything over, including any of our fuel that we got left. Aha! Nice. Alright, so Rylan, we want you to transfer over to here. Boop. And then Jeb, he's going to EVA out because I want to grab all of the stuff. Is there no stuff to grab? I guess not. Oh. I'll have to wait to I'm gonna have to do it after we detach. Alright, so you just come up here and you grab all there. Alright. So now I want to transfer all the fuel. There we go. Transfer all the fuel over to this guy. Oh, he's full. Alright, well, okay. So let's go ahead and detach this then. Detach this. Decouple. Undock. Boop. Okay, jib. Let go. RCS. And fly over here and grab any science that's in here. Falcon Story Spirit. I guess we already got them. Cool. Sweet. Alright, well, that's good. I guess it transferred them over when I docked. It doesn't always. Okay, so I'm going to get this guy. And we are going to set him onto a retrograde position. And we're going to burn. Hello. I control it. No control. What's hibernating? Turn off the hibernation. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna go retrograde and we should be able to get an impact destination. There we go. Awesome. So now it should be on an impact course. Yes, it should. I wonder if I can go prograde and see if our seismometer can get a nice good impact here. There we go. That should impact and give us a nice good reading on our seismometer. Okay, so now we've got 3751. Plenty to get back home. Let's go home to Kerbin. Go home to Kerbin. No, I don't want to set that as my target. What did I do? Unset target. I want to set a maneuver node. There we go. And we're gonna burn. Let's see. All right, let's bring that in a little. Actually, a lot. Bring her in. Well, we got plenty of fuel, so we're going to try to land near the space center, as I always do. Never succeed. All right. Coming in around 80K here. There we go. Very good. And we're not going to crash into the moon, right? No. All right. So we're going to go ahead and warp around to our trajectory, or to our target. And get ready to do our burn. Me and this keyboard are not getting along. Not getting along. And stop. I mean, it was already bad enough. And introducing the keyboard into the mix, and it's the worst. Okay. What we got? Periapsis, 56,000. That's unacceptable. Let's see if we can get that a little higher. About a nice 80K. There we go. Alright, so now we are going to warp around here. I'm going to burn retrograde at our periapsis and get us into a nice position so that we can land at either the Space Center or the desert airfield. One of the two. I do have the trajectory mod now, so maybe I can get a landing here. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and do a burn here. I'm going to burn down till this is about 80K as well. There we go. Alright. Welcome home, fellas. Welcome home. Okay. We can see the beauty of Kerbin once again. Alright. And burn. Get ourselves into a nice small orbit of Kerbin here. Oh my god, I didn't put parachutes on this thing. Rescue mission it is! Woo! I knew I was forgetting something. Rescue mission it is. Okay, I guess the next episode we'll use our space plane to pick these guys up, and we'll land with that space plane that's in orbit. So, let's go ahead and get this thing down. About like that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, throw me some likes, leave me some comments, and as always, subscribe to my channel. See how to not do things, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Kerbal's waiting by the window, vaguely looking down at their sob, and hoping possibly Jebediah will come home with some rock from Endless or the moon. Maybe he'll come home soon. Was never what it once was, shouldn't really fly anymore.